This is my grandmother, Dorothy, or as we like to call her, Gigi. Gigi was larger than life than any other I ever knew. But she was your typical grandmother. She loved having huge pots of homemade gumbo, having the entire family over, just enjoying life. Imagine it's the 1950s. You can find her in the Cajun dance halls, dancing the night away, having a ball. She really enjoyed helping people. When my grandfather was in the Navy, she became lifelong friends with his wife, or with his shipmate's wife, Miss Barbara. So much so that they actually lived next door to each other for their entire lives. Every weekend, it was a crawfish boil, a cookout, having the entire neighborhood over, and of course, the daily pranks. One year, my grandfather actually took his Christmas lights, went over to Mr. John's house, plugged them in. Didn't have a clue until the end of the Christmas season when he got the electric bill. In 1983, whenever all the kids had left the house with my grandparents, my grandmother wanted something more. She wanted to continue to help people. So she decided to go back to school. She attended Louisiana State University and majored in nursing. She graduated with honors, and then shortly thereafter went to work in a nursing home. She worked there until her retirement in 2004. But like all of us, even the helpers have our own problems. September 10th, 2001 rolls around. My grandmother was diagnosed with colon cancer. But this did not get her down. She was a go-getter. She did treatment that wore her down. Treatment and surgeries, they kept the disease at bay for about 10 years. On the 10th anniversary, we got notification that the cancer had come back. This time, my grandmother was like, you know what? Last time I did the surgery and treatment, I wasn't myself. I wasn't living life. So she decided not to continue with that treatment. But she also wanted to continue to help people. So she reached out to her alma mater and wanted to know how, after she is gone, she could continue to help people. That's when she was told about whole body donation. So she went through the process, got the information, and then she got the great news that she always been hoping for. She got to go back to college. She went back to college and she was so excited about it. When she died in 2012, we weren't as sad as we thought we were going to be. We were actually excited for her because we knew what she wanted. In a weird way, us talking about death and being an open family and knowing that she was going to continue to help people after she died helped us with that grief. Whole body donation is an amazing tool. New medical procedures are developed every day. Treatment options are developed. Ways to make people live longer are developed. I didn't really understand the impact of whole body donation until I got to attend my first biolab with people who were kind and loving enough to donate their bodies so I may learn. One gift of a body donation can help so many people. This one gift can translate into 10 people learning skills to save lives that they would normally not get to do on an actual person. In emergency medicine, when you do the skills, you have to do it. It is somebody's life in your hand. So why not practice on an actual person? After these 10 people are done, those 10 people can go out and take those skills and save lives. They can also teach that and expand those skills. It grows and continues to go on and on. My grandmother spent the next 4 years at LSU. And I'm sure she was excited because she got another 4 years of fun. While she was there, her first year, she was part of a cancer research study where they found out, who knows. Next 2 years, she was part of a women's and health study, as well as with an age study to determine what age does to the body. In her last year there, she got to help out funeral directors perfect their craft so that they can bring these skills to the families who choose to have open caskets or just want to see their loved ones one last time. By my grandmother doing this, she never really left us at all. She stays with us. And it's not a sad story that we get to tell. It's a story of hope. A story of my grandmother's love continuing to grow even after she is gone. My grandmother was returned to us in 2016, and she was placed right next to her husband. That's where she always wanted to be. After my grandfather died, she missed him so much, and she would always talk about my grandfather. Most importantly, she probably always talked about plugging in the Christmas lights, but yeah. But next time you have a conversation about your end-of-life options, deviate from the standard. Let's not take our bodies with us, but let's take our bodies and continue to live. Let's teach others how to live. Let's save lives. Whenever you're doing this, remember my grandmother and how her love continues to give. Remember my grandmother's legacy and consider donating your body to science.